That was the first error for Ateneo. They committed 35, since Neil mentioned the errors. 35 errors in 5 sets against LaSalle. Dongala keeping this alive. Dongala with a push and catches the corner pocket.
Also something to look out for if you're Ateneo. Blocking will also be important for them. They need to get good block touches.
Between Salarzon had second thoughts about a pipe attack. Saavedra, cross court, that's gone.
If he in the front row or in the back row, he has high efficiency in conversion.
A Tamaraw through and through from high school to college. That is the second point for Ateneo.
Once you give him a delayed block or a single block, he would instantly locate.
Second, or make that his season high, 12 points, including 7 blocks for Ateneo against LaSalle. Cacao and goes to Espartero, who is rejected.
Passing efficiency of Benny Ceballos from the back row. So for Ateneo, they have to identify other.
If they can maintain that or stick close to that number, it's going to be a really rough day for Ateneo. Salarzon with a nice cut shot.
Start to the first frame. Teams are measuring each other up, I guess. Trying to look for the open spots in their defense. Control.
Yeah. That could have been outside. A rare bad pass coming from Ceballos. De Castro with a much better pass. Pasino from the back row, nowhere to go. Lyric Mendoza with his first block of the game.
In that last game.
To go along with his 12 points. Good pass by Amar. And Castro puts it away.
Ryan Castro is from those quick attacks.
Only 3 points for Castro in that match against LaSalle. Combination play, Espartero.
Ariel Cacao just loves going to that back row, always be ready to attack.
Still a close game, only a 1-point lead for FEU. And Amar Okeke ties the game with his first attack point.
Blocker in Ariel Cacao. You can just use pure athleticism to get it through.
Batas. The joints, or the bones rather, keep rubbing each other, causing a little bit of pain as Dongala.
Teams are mirroring each other.
Yeah.
You would see them get almost the same points from block.
Biggest lead for the Blue Eagles. Another good pass by Espartero. Between on the approach. De Castro with a great save. Amar Okeke off the block. Amar Okeke with his second point of the game, and this is the biggest lead for the Blue Eagles. They're up by 3, forcing Coach Urculio to call his first timeout here in the opening set. Of FEU are from Ateneo. This is a 4-0 run for the Blue Eagles. Saavedra from the back row. That efficiency is extremely high.
When it comes to the comeback trail or the finishing touches in every set or every match.
Saavedra with 3 points. Good pass by Gian Salarzon. Alejos catches the line.
They want to loosen up the blocking pattern of FEU because they do have strong wings.
Ateneo back up by 2. Amit Bituin. Good pass by De Castro. Pasino with a drop. Got it.
Blockers. But for the Tamaraws, they've been waiting for this rotation. This is probably their strongest attack in both sides of the wings. And you also have Dula Dongala.
Ateneo with extremely versatile offense here in the first set, but there's a nice answer from Espartero, his second point today.
Zone. As that ball caught the line, also a single blocker lang.
Nearly an overpass by Gian Salarzon. The cut shot popped up by Dongala. Here comes Espartero again. And that dig far and away for Crisostomo as FEU scores back-to-back points.
Lyric Mendoza in the front row. Lumikod man si Dula Dongala. May problema ka pa in Lyric Mendoza. He is probably...
Nearly an overpass by Gian Salarzon. The cut shot popped up by Dongala. Here comes Espartero again. And that
That will be credited to Drix Saavedra. FEU knows naiiwasan lang ready to reject those attacks from the Blue Eagles.
Tie game, 13. With a left, seeing a lot of looks, a lot of players getting different touches, and forcing FEU to figure it out on the fly. Here's a free ball for the Blue Eagles. Pasino with the first touch. Combination play. Okeke, that's gone. Wait a minute. There's a net touch. They call against.
Still a playable ball.
Well, that's a shame because that one was in for Okeke. Off the block. Salarzon against a double block. He is shut down. Ateneo in the middle of the standings. FEU on top, all alone at 4-0. Nice combination play. Espartero with 4. They're almost near halfway already. Good pass by Espartero. Oh, Lyric Mendoza. That wingspan.
Showing full intensity for Lyric Mendoza.
He didn't have to even stretch to pick that up. That's how athletic this 6'2" Lyric Mendoza is. Nice shot by Amaro Keke, his 3rd point. Enzo Gutierrez serving now. Had 19 excellent sets through 5 sets. Saavedra popped up by Salarzon. Gutierrez goes to Pasino against a double block. They're not far behind. That a little bit out of reach for Alejos, who's athletic, who's long, but that was asking a bit too much.
Now FEU holds a 2-point lead against the Blue Eagles.
He did not score in double digits. Dongala with a good pass. Saavedra, single block down the line, right on De Castro, the libero of Ateneo. Amit Bituin. Great pass by De Castro. Alejos, that's a much better connection between him and Gutierrez. Tie game. That 2-point lead of FEU is gone. Great pass by Ceballos. Espartero. And when they get in system, Espartero and the rest of the offense again. And you mentioned that angle, so tough to stop for Drix.
That's such an easy angle for him as a southpaw. But look, he was against a 3-man block from the Blue Eagles.
He's got 6 already. Remember, he's coming off a 12-point performance. He's halfway there, and we're just in the first set. Salarzon. Mendoza had a little distance between him and the net with 2 points. FEU sitting on a 1-point lead. Cacao to the pipe. Amit Bituin, the dig goes over. Combination play again. Drop shot. Beautiful play. Espartero with 6.
Tying the output.
And in front of the attack line. 2-point lead again for FEU. Matching their biggest lead. Okeke from the pipe. Salarzon with a couple of points, all from attacks. Good pass by Espartero. From the pipe, between, that is dug by Pasino. Amar Okeke rolls it over and scores! Ateneo draws first blood. They are at set point. Great pass again by Ceballos. Here comes Espartero, block. Martinez with the first touch. Here's Tandok with the easy over. Ateneo can put it away. What a block by Tandok. Tandok from the back row, off-speed hit. Pasino for the win. It's outside. Oh, wait a minute, there's a net. Check that.